Nazi Party, frequently traveling to Germany,
Germany.
befriending high-ranking Nazi
Germany.
officials, including Adolf Hitler himself, even receiving a signed first edition print of Mein Kampf in 1925 and a personally signed portrait of Hitler as an anniversary gift in 1937. After the war, strange reports came from the area. Locals spoke of foreigners in uniform, experimental labs, underground bunkers. The Eden was no longer a hotel, but a top secret city. Today, the Eden Hotel is a decaying relic, empty rooms, collapsing ceilings, a ghost of its former self, filled with actual ghosts from its past, a location known to cause visitors to faint without explanation, where disembodied voices are common, toys get thrown, bangs on walls are frequent, and the extremely dark energy carries throughout every area. Less than 5 people have ever done a paranormal investigation here. And tonight, we will have unrestricted access to everything.
Ooh.
Secret cemeteries, scientific experiment rooms still haunted by Nazis, Anna's room, which is home to a poltergeist child spirit, the officer's headquarters. So what really happened inside these walls? For the interest of making sure we maximize the investigation here, we're gonna split up into teams. I think it's a little uneven, but it'll be the 4 of you all together, and then me by myself. So, you guys get the entire hotel, everything in here, Anna's room, and the room in which our guide legitimately passed out in. The guy who says he believes in science and cannot explain what happened. That's your world. And then I'll be taking literally everything else. Outside, the workers area, the woods, wherever it may lead me. What are we saying? TFIL hunts for Nazi ghosts in Argentina on 3?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. TFIL hunts for Nazi ghosts in Argentina, yeah! Okay, I'm obviously on my own, going back to this area out here, which everyone says feels incredibly heavy all of the time, which I feel like is more of a fit for me.
Bye, have fun, be safe.
We're starting at Anna's room.
Versus they're gonna be with Anna and whatever else is literally 20 feet away. 20 feet away. So on me I have the SLS iPhone version, and then I also have the Panasonic right here and the Spirit Talker as well. My goal tonight is to try and get just a Class A EVP, but this is pretty absurd. I haven't even looked at what's all the way back here.
Dude, that's a bad thing. Someone can lock us in.
So what is it about all of you guys? So what the hell is that?
Yo, don't. That was not there.
There, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was not there when we left.
Remember that you translate the things, it's so
Yeah.
complicated.
That's a lot of work. Really good, yeah. Thank you.
Interesting.
That's just nothing.
Okay.
How? What, fall off the ceiling?
Okay, we were just here.
Literally not even that long. The guy really brought us here to tell us about the place.
And we went downstairs. We were downstairs the whole time. No one came up. Me and Allison even walked up the stairwell to the film thing and went back down.
And the guys were talking to each other and saying,
Yay.
some of the workers must have come in, and when they were painting the walls, they must have taken the toys out. And like they were talking to each other, being like, do you know where they are? No, we don't know. They must have taken them.
Okay, so I'll try and do it like this, I guess. I'm used to having my body camera, my 360 that's lightable. It is really like the history of this place.
Uy, nice. Oh,
cool. On a global scale is just so crazy to me that Argentina became a safe haven for like Nazi Germany. And the fact that Albert Einstein was here, and so much scientific effort and research, like the generator that exists here had to have been one of the first two in the country. And to know that this was meant for like the most prestigious of people from around the world. And again, what we've learned from other locations is that when you go to places like Sweet Spring Sanatorium, where numerous presidents have been, those that were responsible for maintaining and caretaking the location really weren't treated with patience, we might say. And they were demanded of, no matter what time, what minute, what second, to give everything they had and then some, to make sure that everything was nothing less than absolute perfection for the guests in the building, and knowing that these people were also held responsible for maintaining a lot of this equipment. I think I'm gonna start in the bottom and work my way up. And then that way, as I keep going, I get closer to them as the night keeps going on.
Why don't you put this next to it? See if it like... No, nothing.
Alright, I can start. Hello, my name is Ginger. We are here today to get to know you a little more. Hope it's okay that we're in your space. Seems like you might have your toys out while we were gone. We heard about your story, and we have some other fun toys for you to play with as well if you want to try to communicate with us.
I'm Jay, and thank you for having us here in your room. If you would like to communicate, there are a lot of toys that you can play with. We can see that you like toys, so don't be shy. We're friendly. We've heard you're friendly too.
Hi Anna, my name is Jerry. You can see Ginger just put down a few toys. Those are cat balls. When you touch them, it will flash just like that. And I'm also going to set up this device next to you. And as you can see, just want to learn about your story. Heard that you got sick. Heard that this is where you have passed, possibly. So, again, just want to learn about you and share your story to the world.
Okay, Spirit Talker is now on. Probably gonna scare the shit out of me. And let's work our way down. To anyone that may still be here, just want to introduce myself. My name is Elton. I'm from the United States. I am not here with any prejudice or bias or any resentment or opinion on whoever you may be, whatever your beliefs may have been. I'm just here to see if you'd like to share your story. And if not your story, anything you want to say. Whether if it is something positive or if it's something horrific. Anger, any emotions you kept in, any energy you felt trapped, anything at all. I can relay it. I can listen to it myself, but highlight. But I can also relay it out. So those that are also watching this can learn from you.
Hey Anna, I am sick today, so don't come after me. If you need to go after someone, go after these 3 people.
What?
I don't know.
Marty, what? That's how is this your introduction? What? You better.
I need to survive long.
And so do we.
We don't.
Yeah, but I'm more dying.
Well, maybe you're closer to being able to communicate.
Let's see. Anyway, but I do not wish any harm on you. I'm here to learn and give you maybe a little peace of mind. And we're here for you.
Hey, Anna. We're in your room. Thank you for having us. Obvious question. Did you put this doll here? After we left.
Is this your way of pranking us? Because you got us. You definitely got us. We came in freaking out.
Is it somebody else who put the doll here?
In one of the other rooms.
Her parents probably. The dad was the doctor, right?
Yeah. But I think this was her room, as far as we know, of this and this.
Anna, did you like to play with dolls?
Was this one your favorite toy?
Did you like it here in the hotel?
Try and do this room by room as best I can.
Explore.
Explore. Immediately in the doorway. Rather than saying that immediately in the doorway. Okay, I see you here, right here in front of me. You want me to explore. Can you point? Oh, you're also missing harm. I asked you to point, I realize you're missing harm. Are you able to show me which way you'd like me to explore? That's okay. I'm not afraid. Can you tell me who means me harm? This is something we hear often. But rarely do we get admittance of who wishes to harm us. Are there still Nazis here? Immediate. Where was that?
Usually your room is gated off, so you might not get visitors that much. Do you like when people visit you? Do you want to talk to us? Maybe she's not used to it.
I think she likes kids, playing with other kids. That's what you're saying.
Right.
What if you play a kids game? Like I don't even know what games they could have played.
I can do that one.
Was that not four?
That was already 4.
No.
Alright, James. I have no idea how to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Never play slots?
Maybe Anna hasn't played either, because there's no action. too happening.
You don't like that game? Well, we could teach Jay and Anna how to play the game. Maybe she'll like it. Yeah. Alright.
First, you just go slide, and you go. Everything's a clap in between. One, clap. One,
See?
one, and you repeat. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Person standing here.
No, please leave.
Not going to leave yet. Are you, or were you, a Nazi? Were you a sympathizer? Did you have nothing to do with the war? You just happen to work here. It's almost as if, like, this device is reading energy spikes, but it's not strong enough to map out the figure. But it almost feels like this is like an SLS on a larger scale. Like it's just catching blips of energy right now. And like that's answering as a yes. Every time I hear the bloop. It's weird because I haven't had this happen before. That's kind of what it's feeling like right now. Are you able to do that again? I think that's what I'm talking about. It's not showing anything, but it's just... Are you able to hear and answer these questions? Yeah, nothing popping up that you can hear and see. Okay. Then that should be Panasonic and Mark.
Jerry, can you step in that location? Just step in there.
Yo.
That's what I was trying to say. I stepped in there and then it went off.
So we thought that.
I got really close that time. Sorry,
Maybe it's
Days
because you have to be really close to it, right?
Really close to
8
her already.
tomorrow.
maybe I'm in her space. Maybe this is her chair, and we're getting
11.
close to the chair.
Anna, was this your favorite chair to sit in?
Because if I can visit
Tomorrow.
someone, why do I just get so scared?
I mean, you get chills there, right? I felt the chills.
I just got full chills.
Yeah, I felt the chills there while I was like that.
That's when you were stepping away.
Yeah.
Ang pasok.
And see, nothing goes off right now.
Just for the record, for anyone who is saying, hey, why would they ever be able to understand you? You're speaking English, Nazis would have been speaking German, right? Argentina, Spanish. The theory that we are working off of, basically our Suicide Forest investigation, where I feel as though I got conclusive evidence. The spirit world can absolutely understand everything we're saying, irrelevant of language, because language is something we as humans, physical humans on Earth, have constructed, and that's how we're able to communicate. But the same way that you can read the expression on my face and understand what I'm feeling or what I'm saying, I believe that a higher level is what happens when we speak to the spirit realm, that they are able to, well beyond our ability as humans, to understand everything we're saying. That they are far more evolved because they're not in the same plane that we are. That their intelligence and their abilities. It said facts. Facts. The Akigahara 4 series was in Japan. I'm in Argentina right now, and I'm almost getting identical responses in confirmation. That's my theory. That they are well above and beyond, right? Think of it in this way.
Sorry if I scared you.
You didn't. You didn't scare me at all. That's amazing that you're understanding everything I'm saying. Which again, we're in the engineering section, so if there's a spirit still here, I'm assuming you're incredibly intelligent to be operating this machinery. I think of spirits at the same level that we would think of God. everyone in the world who believes in God prays to God, and they do so in their own language, which means we expect God to understand, right, all languages. And spirits are a piece of fragments but in that same realm as God. So that's why I believe that spirits and anything else in that entity, that umbrella, can understand us. Which excites me because that means now as we keep doing this A to Z series, I don't feel as though I need to withhold from investigating somewhere in Germany or Denmark or anywhere else. Like, we can just go and not have to think about language and translators. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack, tangent. I know it's going to come up in the comments. Also, I kind of like that metaphor. I'm pretty proud of that. This thing has been going up non-stop agreeing with me. I want to try the Panasonic.
Yeah, I'm definitely closer than you were, Marty.
Yeah.
You were way back here.
Do you still feel the chills?
I know. I'm just waiting for this bell.
Don't say that.
Right?
If it does that on the maybe point that to that opening.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's something there. Or that chair.
I have a theory. I want to move to where Ginger is and see if it's something about men. Colder here.
It is, right? For absolutely no reason.
Marty was here. Maybe it's Marty.
Maybe Marty looks like
Maybe she liked my joke about you guys.
But you are
You all
Eastern
are-
European.
I've been told that I look a little German though. Interesting. You have to be like, see this.
Yeah.
You have to be so close. And you were nowhere near that. We keep thinking that it's because we were close to it that it was beeping.
Now we've disproved that that's not even true.
No.
Well, Anna, we know that you are here, and I hope that, you know, you are enjoying the game and conversation with us.
I'm gonna go that way. That way felt like the way we should go. That's just what felt right. This feels so weird filming like this, but we're gonna make it work.
It watches from the dark.
Okay. Ooh, weird pain. Interesting pain. Alright. That's an interesting pain. Normally it's my back. That pain isn't a... Me not telling you where it is exactly where it is. Can you please tell me who watches from the dark? Who is it that wants to harm me? Whatever answer I get will not change whether I stay or leave. Okay. Interesting, like the walls have energy in them. If you can see me, can you please raise one arm up?
Watch it.
Can you please raise one arm up? So that way I can confirm that you can see me and hear me. This might be residual energy because there's nothing confirming you can see me or it's malfunction.
Touch.
Watch it. Touch. Yeah, I did just feel that. Something right here just constantly feeds off energy but doesn't actually map. Okay, it seems like that first room with the machinery. Alright, Panasonic session back in this room.
If you want to say yes, you can cross them. If you want to say no, you can push them apart.
Are you still here with us, Anna?
He's trying to do absolutely nothing.
Is that where you are?
Holy. It's now it's directing. Yeah. Is it pointing towards Jay?
Are you upset at Jay?
Mad at me?
It's just past Jay.
Maybe we should try the other room.
You want us to go to that other room? You can also use these to point in a direction if you want.
Is there any specific person you want to talk to? Let's go to that room then.
I am in the generator room of the Eden Hotel in La Falda, Argentina. And I believe that there is an incredibly intelligent spirit in this very room with me. Anything you would like to say, I will do my absolute best to listen to and understand your message. So please, I'll let you speak. So I can understand what brought you here. Could you tell me what country you are from? Or if it's easier, I'll name the countries. And you can just give me a yes or I am. Were you from Argentina? Were you from Germany? Were you from another country in Europe? Were you a Nazi? Were you a scientist? Now, were you a scientist that was then brought into the Nazi army? Ending.
I am in the generator room of the Eden Hotel in La Falda, Argentina. I believe that there is an incredibly intelligent spirit in this very room with me. Anything you would like to say, I will do my absolute best to listen to and understand your message. So please, I'll let you speak. Where are you from? Argentina. Where are you from? Germany. Were you from another country in Europe? Were you a Nazi? Were you a scientist? Now, were you a scientist that was then brought into the Nazi army?
Ah, fudge.
But the absolute most clear one was, are you a Nazi? And you just hear, yes!
Okay, Anna. Was this your living room or your playroom
Ay, Bob.
that you
Black.
wanted us to come and see?
room give you bad memories?
That's a yes.
Did this room cause you a lot of pain? Ginger?
Do you miss your parents?
It started moving to straighten out and then stopped in a cross.
Now it's pointing back at that room, I feel.
Did you have happy memories here?
No.
No.
She had a terrible time here. Whenever she is here, she feels stuck,
Yeah.
lonely.
You don't have other kids to play with?
Yeah, because it's a hotel.
That's
Right?
why she played with them later.
People come and go all the time.
Yeah.
But she is the only one that's really just here.
Her dad was like a very important doctor, probably very busy all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of higher up people in that army. I mean, you can see the documentation of it from various elements of the Navy, scientists, officers, right? Anything like that, strategists, as well as scientists, fled to Argentina. So at first I'm like, okay, it's someone who works in here. But that would make sense if someone fled Germany to here and then ended up operating and running this room in secrecy.
We got red. Whoa, Vermilion die. Amazing. Although,
Right here.
we're gonna put the red.
The person I'm speaking with. Is this you right here? The machine. I want to see you like wave.
Sayang no, hindi siya pwedeng
Entire machine is absolute. Whoa, two elements.
ilagay sa hair. Resources.
Entire machine is going absolutely insane. Can you try and stand still? Okay, I think I need to do a round of questions right here. This is where it feels like they are. Right here.
And I can only imagine the pain that you went through. I'm sure you wanted to play with all the kids and just be free. Every day you got sick.
Sorry that you got sick, Anna. Other kids come now and bring you toys, so we hope that you can have fun. Pretty good. Alright, Anna, we're gonna head out now.
Good night.
I couldn't get any closer to where they are than precisely right here. I see that your energy is still attached, trapped, or maybe you're holding on to this very machine. Could you tell me what exactly this machine does? Could you also tell me what you did that made you come to Argentina? You very proudly.
There's an afterlife.
You very proudly told me that yes, you are a Nazi. Can you tell me what role you served? Did you help with the invention or the creation of something that was meant to bring harm to other people? The way you came to Argentina to hide from the consequences of your actions during the war? Is that the same reason that you are trying to stay bonded to this place, this machine? Because in the afterlife, you know that you will have to pay the consequences finally due. Is your presence and your past what creates the heavy feeling that everyone feels when they come into this area? Do you have any remorse for what you did? Or are you simply just trying to keep hiding? And investigations can take literally 12 hours straight. And you still don't see 90% of the place. When you get something, you just want to keep going until literally nothing will happen.
Why am I lagging?
That one spot that was so. Whoa.
I was like, did you see that something? Or was it dust or did I like?
Marty just saw something there.
No, I'm not sure whether it was dust or like. Ginger just went straight behind Marty.
Right, so I ran. Whoa.
It's very rude of me. I introduced myself earlier, but I never did ask, what is your name? Ending. It recorded for 25 or 30 seconds. You can see the red light on it, and I can also see when it's recording.
Very rude of me. I introduced myself earlier, but I never did ask, what is your name?
I do want to try and see more of the property, especially knowing that he was speaking about how one of the Valkyries, one of the gargoyles, the faces up top, no longer watches over this area, and this is the only undeveloped section of the city. It makes me wonder if there's anything in the woods in that area.
This is where he fainted, but this was the energy that we felt.
Yeah.
Where the figure person.
So when we walked into this room earlier during the tour, I walked over here in this back corner of the room and immediately got cold. I was like sitting back here shivering. It's a lot colder in this room.
Okay, so we're gonna do the Estes method with Jay. Jay has his headphones in, he's going into the other room right now.
He has earphones on.
Oh.
Spikes a lot.
Okay.
Who exactly who is here in this room?
What is your name? Spiking. Are you somebody who passed away in this hotel?
Where does this go? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't actually think there was gonna be this. I said I would do every area other than the hotel. Didn't actually think there was gonna be anything over here. Here we go. We're gonna dual wield this. Where the hell does this go? Great. Love that. Love that. Blue, red, and shadows in the trees. Figures in the trees. I'm literally running through the trees right now. Who's back there? Why are you running? Who's in the trees? You can stop and wave to me. And that'll show that you want to talk to me. And then I'll use some of the other devices I have so we can communicate better.
Did you enjoy being in this hotel? I was literally thinking the same thing.
Are you someone visiting from Germany and you stayed in this hotel? Did you stay in this hotel? So you were a guest in this hotel. Can you tell us your name?
Almost there. Holy cow. That was so weird. I looked at Marty's whole eyes just were white. Marty, you good?
I'm very good. You're making me.
You look normal to me.
No, you're fine now, dude. That was a split second. Your whole eyes just went.
You're not allowed to inside me. No.
You do not have permission to join any of us home.
This is sick.
You seem very unhappy to be here. Are you the person who made our guide faint when he visited here with his friends? Did you do that to him?
Dude, what the actual I gotta be honest, after the forest in Japan, I mean this feels like a leisurely stroll. It's really, but I think that there's graves. These are graves. Holy sh! No one mentioned that. No one said that at all. There's another one on the tree, and they're all glowing. What the why did no one said there's graves? Okay, my microphone's on 360 degree mode. Anyone else to hear that voice? I mean, I know, like, you're not gonna be able to, like, confirm that with me until literally months after I just heard it. But right now, that makes me feel reassured. But that was a man's voice.
Okay, my microphone's on 360 degree mode. Anyone else just hear that voice? That was an absolute male voice. This entire area is a graveyard. And there's more because the path is blocked off. There's more and more graves. More. There's so many more. One right there. Another there. Another back there. And that one has an SLS. 1, 2, 3. Who are these for, though? Another one.
I'm going to be as straightforward as possible with you and transparent. Were you a Nazi? Something.
Why are you here? Why did you visit? What was the purpose of your visit here?
Escape.
Well, did you find peace? 41? Is that how old you were when you came here? Because I
No,
asked.
1941.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Did you like it here? Or did you want it to go back home? Citizen?
You wanted to be a citizen.
No way.
No way. No way.
I by no means am here trying to be disrespectful or bother you in your resting place. That's why at first I just ask that you show you want to talk and I do not force it upon you. What in the world? How did he not mention there's a graveyard? Okay, I want to go. I'm turning this off. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I want to go in to find them and see what they've gotten. And then also let them know about that.
Are you done talking to us, or can you talk more?
I'll be back. Today?
I'll be back. All right, let's tap him out.
Okay.
It sounds like weird.
Okay. Well, just want you to know. Thank you. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for sharing your thought, who you are.
It just started beeping right here in the doorway.
Holy cow.
It's exactly where the.
Are you okay?
Man, I'm so cold. Freezing cold.
What was that? Was it giving you an accent like that?
Yeah, like it sounded like.
What? That? What is that? What?
That has to be Elton, right? Elton?
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 Jerry's behind me like Scooby-Doo right now.
No, the first it came from there.
But that's just the bathroom.
Dude,
There's nothing over there.
there's nothing over there. That straight up, come with me here. Come with me. Dude, literally, if you come over here, there's nothing.
It could be in there.
What in the world was that?
I just know that there was German.
Elton?
There was German at the beginning of that.
Like speaking German?
Yeah. Like
that's what we finally said, and I asked him, are you a Nazi?
And you said something?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Straight up, I was like, are you trans?
Do you want to guys look at the mirror for a moment?
Yeah. You have to, right?
Look at yourself. Just look at yourself.
Okay.
Does it change into anything?
Jerry can't even not do the whole face when he's looking at himself in the mirror.
I'm trying to figure myself
Oh my god.
Dude, we were looking at the mirror.
Like I was just following like the SLS and like following which way I should go, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'll get to the end, and there's just a pathway, and then you go through it, there's woods, and there's probably 25, 30, like marked, but not like marked. Like no names. Like there's wood headstones and there's rock piles. Yeah, there's no names anywhere. And I don't know who they're for or anything like that. Sorry, I want to ask them for the lead because I genuinely don't know. May I ask you, the graveyard back there? Argentinians? The woods where all the graves are? The cemetery?
Cemetery.
Cemetery? Yes, we have the cemetery.
Yeah, Argentinians? Are they Germans? Mix? You don't know?
We don't have the documents.
Oh, you don't know?
Who is in the cemetery?
Okay.
We know the Hotel Hat cemetery for the planes, for the documents, the architecture structure.
Oh, Drew
And
cemetery.
this one. For this we know
Well, the only reason I
have the cemetery.
Yeah, and it's also facing the same side that it doesn't watch it. So what he was talking about, that's why I went over there. I was like, I'm curious to know what's over there. He's not watching it, but that's the cemetery. So, cool. That was fun. That was fun to find. Yeah. Says 6 years ago.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday. It's his birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, today.
Happy birthday!
A handshake, what I always wanted. Yeah. Yep, I started at 34 years old looking for Nazi ghosts in an Argentinian hotel.
So this is Vulture Mine.
Yeah.
The shafts don't exist anymore because they're either collapsed or condemned. You don't want a rock to fall on your head, but as you can see, the bones of the ghost town that surrounded the mine and were funded by it still remain.
You've really outdone yourself this season.
Yeah, I just kind of looked into places that would make me want to die, and I think this checks that box.
Yeah, pretty imposing. I think you nailed it.
It's gross.
Come on.
Okay. Come on. This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate Vulture Mine and its surrounding ghost town in Wickenburg, Arizona, as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? Shane, you've always told me that in a fantasy world where ghosts exist, your words, not mine.
Fantasy, yes.
That the only place that would be haunted is a mine. So
yeah. Seems like a lot of misery, a lot of suffering, and people get trapped in them. So if ghosts were real, I would put my money on mine.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe tonight you'll get lucky then. Season premiere, we're gonna look around this disgusting, did I just blind you?
Right, man.
Good. It'll give you the vision. Okay. We got a car back there, we got some bushes. I can't think of a better way to kick off the season, right?
Great. Just don't shine your light in my face.
What was that?
Stop it.
Let's get into it. In 1863, a prospector named Henry Wickenburg found a quartz deposit with gold in Arizona's desolate Sonoran Desert and founded Vulture Mine. The mine quickly became Arizona's most successful gold mine. Imagine, if you will, a mine so rich that between 1863 and 1942, it produced over 340,000 ounces of gold and 260,000 ounces of silver. To put that into perspective, the gold alone would be valued today at a shade over $430 million.
Ooh, you could do a lot with that.
Yeah,
right?
that's safe to say.
I guess I didn't realize that places were actually flush with gold.
Yeah.
I thought one person would show up, find a pound of gold, and then 500 other people would come and be sad.
No, these hills were literally leaking gold. And it was just there for the taking.
It's the only reason I would have wanted to be alive back then. Just so I could plunder metals.
The mine was so lucrative that an accompanying mining settlement called Vulture City was built in 1866 to meet the needs of the many new miners, with a population of as many as 5,000 residents. That's a lot for back then. I know that seems like a small number.
Here it is, yeah.
But for here, that's overflowing.
A boom town.
Just
Can you
stood in the
imagine
street.
just being in a town full of people who just do what you do?
That just love gold.
Yeah.
They're there for greed, essentially. This was a town.
What are you
running-
here for? I love gold. I love gold too. I love gold as well.
Yeah,
That's everyone.
That's everyone in the town. By the 1890s, there was a serious downturn in the mine's productivity. However, it wasn't until the outbreak of World War II that mines not essential to the war effort were shut down, ultimately forcing Vulture Mine to close. This once booming city of gold now sits vacant as a ghost town, collecting only cobwebs and dust. Eerily, skeletons of the town still remain. Dilapidated buildings and leftover landmarks of tragedy are said to be haunted by those who never left. So this is the old ghost town, part
Looks
of Vulture
ghostly.
City. There's the assay building.
What's up here?
That's the bordello.
Ooh.
That's the hanging tree right there. The area in general has reports of disembodied voices, cold spots, spirit orbs, and apparitions. That being said,
Take a drink.
there it is. Forever's playing the unsolved drinking game. That being said, I'm gonna get you all tanked this episode. That being said, let's go over the highly active locations of this abandoned city. The first place we'll visit is the old generator room, a dingy warehouse that once powered the entire mining operation. It is here that the current owner of the mine claims a worker met an unfortunate fate. You don't feel even a little creeped out?
No.
Of course. According to the current owner of this mine, somebody got pulled into this machine and grinded up. I don't really know what this machine does.
It's a people grinder.
It's not a people grinder, I'm sure.
It's a people grinder.
I'm sure it was used to grind, to conduct energy, not to make people into little beef patties.
Talk to us if you're the guy whose guts got all spun around up into the rafters. Anything from you?
What he said.
I didn't like it. It wasn't fun.
Okay, what do you expect? What insight are you trying to gather from here? All right, if there's anybody in here right now with us that wants to say anything, make a noise. What is that?
What is that?
Who's walking around? What the fuck? Should we go see what it is?
Yeah. It was a little snake.
A snake with footsteps?
Can you imagine a little snake wrapped around like a little pickaxe? Just a little hat on?
You heard those, right? That wasn't me just being crazy.
I mean, I heard metal moving around. I'm not trying to do that whole dismissive thing, but I'm dismissing it.
One last time, we're about to head out of here.
All right, man. You just gotta.
Okay, I just chill. I gotta chill.
You just gotta
chill it. I'm gonna chill it.
Chill it.
Vulture Mine is also where the notorious Jacob Waltz, or as he's come to be known, the Lost Dutchman.
Oh, he sure does sound lost. Go on.
The Lost Dutchman likely worked as a foreman for several years. Allegedly, Waltz was one of the worst thieves the mine ever saw. Waltz also claimed to have a secret mine in the Superstition Mountains where he would return with enormous quantities of gold. To this day, nobody has found the location of Waltz's mine, now referred to as the Dutchman's Lost Mine. Though, some believe the Lost Mine doesn't exist, and that the gold Waltz claimed to find there was merely gold that he stole from Vulture.
Yeah, it was 100%. He's just showing up with pockets full of gold. People are like,
Where'd you get that, Jacob?
I found it out in the hills.
It's from my secret mine. Only I know where it is. Don't check my word.
It only appeals to me at midnight.
Unfortunately, due to deterioration, the actual mining tunnels are no longer safe for entry. But there is one place open for visitors that serves as a massive tombstone to former webs of mining tunnels. This spiritually active area is unfortunately referred to as the Glory Hole.
I thought glory hole used to mean something very innocuous, though.
It was innocuous back then.
Uh-huh.
But this is not, I was about to say, it got that name because penises were
It's where the man fucked the earth, hoping to impregnate it with gold.
The Glory Hole is a reported site of great tragedy.
Tell me all about the tragedy, Ryan.
In 1923, this cavern collapsed after one of the stone support pillars was overmined for the valuable ores inside of it.
Wait a minute. They were mining the support beams?
Yeah.
Carl, I don't think you should do that. That's a there's gold in here, I know it.
Mind your own business. I'm gonna strike it big on. The collapse killed 7 miners and 12 burros, leaving their bodies trapped and undiscovered in the rubble. Former caretaker Marty Hagen believes the collapse occurred because the 7 ill-fated miners were stealing, thus chipping away extra without regulation. He believes part of the reason their bodies remain is due to the fact that they were thieves and a proper burial wasn't high priority. Just imagine all that we're standing in was just miles of elaborate, complex, intertwining tunnels.
13 miles?
13 miles. And now just all in one fatal swoop gone, burying people down below. That's crazy. That being said, a bug flew up my nose.
Yeah, I think I've swallowed about 6 tablespoons of bugs at this point.
If there's anybody who wants to let their presence be known, say something, move something, maybe even throw something.
Rock slide would be very efficient.
God, I feel like I can't believe I'm provoking these people. It's so silent.
Aside from the bugs in my ears, yes.
Is it true that you stole gold and you were down here when you weren't supposed to be? You took a little bit more than you should have, and that's why you got crushed to death? Ooh, geez, that was pretty
rough. Bat flew right behind you just now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That bat was straight up going for your ass. It was an ass bat.
All right, well, I think we're gonna leave. Maybe I'll hear you later when I analyze this audio. Or, according to Shane, it'll just be rocks rustling or a rubber shoe pivoting, something stupid like that.
You honestly think we'll get audio of rocks rustling around here? What?
Another paranormal hotspot is the 2-story assay building, once used to produce bars of semi-pure gold and silver. Back in the day, this building contained a vault where these bars and precious metals were kept safe. It's said that the whole city in general was lawless and ran rampant with crime.
I love it. Especially, crime's even better when it just involves bars of gold.
So also one interesting fact about the city that I haven't included is it was ran mostly by vigilante justice.
Oh!
So there was just, people were running amok, stabbing people in the neck.
This is great. I'm a big fan of the West, you know?
Yeah,
Cowboys, Westerns. I like Deadwood on HBO.
It was a lot going. It was action, dancing, gold, smooching.
Dancing?
Dancing, gold, smooching, action. That's all they did back in the day.
Lordy.
Yeah, that sounds like your kind of town, except for the action part.
Yeah, I'm more of a rockin' guy.
You're more of a dancing and smooching kind of guy.
Bring me some gold. Bring me some smooches.
And then running away from the action.
No action? No.
Even so, the assay building, due to the valuables that it was protecting, was reportedly under constant attack by avaricious bandits hoping to procure the gold inside. While we have no documentation confirming these attacks, one could assume that such a violent area may have resulted in some deaths, perhaps explaining the negative feel reported by visitors to the assay building. People have reported rocks being thrown and dust falling from the ceiling as if someone is above. One investigator captured an EVP of someone saying, "Get out." Oh, there's a rat. There's a big-ass rat.
Where'd he go?
He's behind the tarp.
Ain't that just like a rat?
This is pretty intense. This looks like some kind of kiln of some sort, I'm not sure, but...
A furnace, maybe?
Yeah. At this moment, our audio recorder picks up what sounds like a loud whisper. Yeah.
Now, what do you think that is?
Well, I think it's a whisper, but that's also because, if you notice, it's going over my voice.
It sure is.
I think it's fair to say it's not either of our voices.
Here's the thing, there's so many different noises going on at once here. And then, what, there's a ghost whisper somewhere in this little moment?
Yeah.
And what does it say? It just goes... That's the message from the great beyond.
Well,
God said, go back to Earth. You're not done yet. I want you to tell them something. Oh, what do you want me to tell them?
Is there anybody in here with us right now?
Other than the rat.
Other than the rat? So this is the storage room. This is where they actually kept all the bars of gold. There's a vault in here somewhere.
Great.
And I imagine this is the room that was under constant attack by bandits.
Maybe there's some leftovers.
I doubt it. Holy moly.
How you feeling, Ryan? Does this
like
place
this.
spook you? Or?
Yeah, I don't like that room.
What don't you like about this room?
Is there anybody in here with us? I feel like there is.
Do you feel someone in here? Oh, there's another rat.
Where?
On the ground.
Dead?
No, he's moving around. He's under the wood.
Oh.
Just a heads up.
Right now we are in the living quarters of the assay office. We have a motion light right there. We're gonna ask something to walk near that table. I mean, there's a tripod right there, there's a tripod right there. There's our GoPros, obviously Shayna has a camera. We are the only ones in this building.
Nobody else in the room.
This is gonna be insane. If this turns on, I'm gonna lose my mind. If you're here once again, please step near that table. There's a white box on top of it. Just step near it. This table. Oh, this is making me so sad.
I'm not gonna gloat here, because just at a certain point I feel bad for you. What happened to the thing where you talk to them like you're one of their pals in the era?
Well, like a cowboy accent like this.
Howdy, I'm just here to steal your gold.
You can do me a favor. Take that gold right there on the table.
Didn't take you for a coward.
I guess that's all you are.
I stole your gold and your wife.
Another troublesome landmark at Vulture Mine is the hanging tree that still stands on the property.
I just like that they found one good tree and they were like, that's the one.
This one's sturdy.
We're gonna use that over and over.
It's not doing anything else besides casting shade. Not throwing shade, but casting shade.
Do you think people felt bad catching shade from that tree on a sunny
Oh,
day?
I can't imagine they picnicked under the hanging tree, especially because a lot of times they just left the body hanging there.
What?
Anyways, moving on. In fact, some believe that Henry Wickenburg, who at the end of his life declined in both health and wealth, committed suicide by gunshot near this tree. Either way, the remains of Wickenburg's personal cabin still sit by this tree. But as the name would suggest, this tree held a much more ominous purpose. According to legend, as many as 18 miners were hung from this very tree between the 1860s to about 1900, the crime being stealing. It's said that hangings at this time were particularly brutal, due to the fact that the condemned person was set on a rock, which was then kicked out from under him. Using this method, the amount of time it would take to die/suffocate could take between 2 minutes and 2 hours.
Oh, no neck snapping, huh?
No, they would just sit there on their tippy toes, and eventually they would get tired, and they
That's
would
rude.
slowly suffocate. Yeah, I know.
You just be a gentleman. If you're gonna hang someone, be a gentleman about
Well,
it.
also don't steal. You want to dance with the devil, you gotta live with it when he sets you on fire.
Okay.